Okay, it's a good time for every castor bean farmer to watch this video attentively and carefully, because I'll be talking about the whole thing of castor bean cultivation project. As you can see, I'm just near the field where we are doing castor bean cultivation project, so that once I finish talking about the whole process of castor bean cultivation project, I'll just turn back and start doing my plantation, because everything is in place. So I'll firstly talk about the intro of castor bean project. Castor bean project is a project that is something that you need to understand before you get into the real cultivation project, because you need to understand the ecological requirements and some other stages or steps to follow when venturing into castor bean cultivation project, because it is very important to know everything that you are doing before you venture into it typically. The first thing that you should do is you need to understand the importance of castor beans. What is the importance of the same castor bean? What if people haven't come for the purchasement? Will you just keep it like that? The answer is no, because you have the knowledge of the same castor beans. So just to highlight the importance of castor bean, the whole plant is very important to us human beings and the land, so to say, because if you are to talk about the health benefits of castor beans, there are a lot. From castor bean seed, you can extract oil for machinery use. You can also get oil for bodily usage, for those who mostly encounter challenges to do with acne or skin problem. It is very important and cardinal for us human beings, because it treats all sort of diseases concerning skin, and those who have problem to do with hair, especially ladies, and beards for men. As you can see, I've got beards. It's because of the oil that I mostly apply for castor beans, and as you can see, my hair is also okay because of the same castor beans. So there's a lot of health benefits that you can gain from the cultivation of castor beans. Then coming to the agricultural party of the whole project, or the castor beans, this castor beans tree, the whole tree, is very important, because the leaves for castor beans, either dried ones or fresh ones, can be used as a organic organic fertilizer raw material, because it contains three components, which is nitrogen, phosphorus, and potassium. So the use of leaves for castor beans a lot, because it will work as the organic fertilizer. At the same time, you can use the leaves to treat or to kill the insects that are found in the field of any crop. It might be castor bean itself, soybeans, groundnuts. As long as there are insects there, you can get the same green leaves of castor beans. You pound it and you mix it with water at least for 24 hours, so that water can be mixed with the what we call the chlorophyll part of the leaf, so that that poison can be mixed with what we call water for pest control. It plays a major role to control the insects if you are to be attacked with insects in the field, you can use the same leaves of castor bean by pounding and mixing it with water. At least you soak that pounded leaves for 24 hours, and definitely you are going to have a great pesticide that you have never used it before. Very important, very important. Then the plant, the old plant, the stem of castor bean is also important. The stem of castor bean is also important. This stem for castor bean will help you to bring back the absent nutrients in the field by pounding the same plant and start mulching the same stem within the field. It will bring back all the absent nutrients that are required in the field. So there's no part of a castor bean plant to waste or to throw, because it is all of usage. All of the plants have got their own duty to play in the soil and to us human beings. Then coming to the roots, roots are the most important things to the all castor bean, because it attracts minerals because of its strong taproot system of the same castor beans. So number one, it will collect the minerals that are found underground to bring them up for soil fertility improvement. So it will help the plant to, the soil to develop those nutrients that are found underground, so that it brings the same roots up there for proper development of the nutrients that are needed in the soil. Number two, it also plays a major role to feed the whole plant. Roots plays a major role to feed all the plant, because it will go and pick the micronutrients and macronutrients. And it will also play a major role to get the water during the dry season, because castor bean does not die as long as you've kept it without being burnt. So it plays a major role. Then coming to the health part of castor beans, it is very important where wound healing is concerned. Very important. Very important. It plays a major role to treat the wound. You may have burnt wound, or maybe you've been just injured by anything. You can just clean the wound with a spirit. Then you pound the leaves, the roots. You pound the roots of castor beans, dry as they are. You pound them, you make them dry, you turn them into powder. Then you apply on the wound. Definitely after a day or 2 days, the wound will be dry. Very important. It has a strong component that heals the the wounds. Very important. Very, very important. Very, very important. And the same roots can be used to treat ants in the field. Ants in the field. And if you are to mix the castor root powder and castor leaves powder, you use it for insect controlling, I'm telling you, it will be a bomb, and you'll appreciate. It's very important to understand all these things. That's the importance of castor bean plant. Castor bean plant. Then the other use of grains or seeds, the number one thing that I talked of is the oil extraction. Now, what about the remainings? Do we throw those remainings? The answer is no. We call that as castor cake. Castor cake is one of the powerful organic fertilizer that people or gardeners are using in terms of soil fertility improvement. It acts a major role um, to revamp or to amend the soil, especially if you've been using chemical fertilizers, because it sucks out the chemicals so that your soil remains pure and natural. Very important. Very, very important. Very, very important. So there are a lot of importance. There are a lot. I've just highlighted some, but there are a lot. You can Google, you try to Google the importance of the other importance of castor beans, and you learn more. Farm with Sondash.